Now, I had an email that came in from Steve in Argyle, and his question is, what is the most cost-effective way to remove a stump? I cut down a 24-inch diameter oak tree, and I don't want the stump sticking up in my yard. Ooh, Steve, that's a big job. Now, there's a lot of different ways to take out a stump. Not all of them are going to be the most cost-effective, and it depends on what you're calling cost-effective. I personally value my time pretty heavy, and so for me, the easiest is going to be to have somebody else come in and take that stump out. And I guess let's go through why. If you're going to actually take a stump out, you know, it's especially when you get into something that size, it can be quite complicated. I mean, it's not a matter of just, hey, let's dig up and cut out and pull this thing out, even if it's only, say, a 6 or 8 inch diameter stump. If you're going to take it out right, you're going to start taking the dirt out from around the stump. You a lot of times have to use the water hose and even sometimes jetting, using a pressure washer to wash that stump off so that you can cut the roots with a Sawzall or a chainsaw or something, and you can't let the chainsaw get into the dirt. Now, a Sawzall blade, hey, you can let that get into the dirt, but it's a matter of exposing all the roots as you're going down, cutting them, and then pulling the stump out. And like I said, that can get into quite a bit of work. Now, some people used to do it another way. They'd do stuff like drill holes in it and put salt down into the holes, and the reason for that, it keeps everything from growing back. It literally kills it and starts it decaying. Other people have tried putting molasses into those holes. Some people even try burning the stumps, but that just doesn't go down into the ground far enough. And so truly, if you're going to try to remove it without doing stump grinding, you're looking at digging up and washing all the soil away and cutting the roots to remove the stump. Now, a stump grinder, they got a lot of different styles of stump grinders, whether you get one that you can manhandle and do it manually, or where they actually use remote controls to run it. But basically, those come in, and it looks like a big saw blade that's got huge teeth on it that start spinning, kind of like those little robots that they do robot battle with it in these cages sometimes. But it'll just sit there and spin and start chewing up the stump, and it goes all the way down in the dirt because the dirt's not going to hurt that blade. And so once you get out into where the roots are and stuff, you're able to stop. That, to me, is the best way to do it. And I'll tell you why. If you start digging up a 24-inch stump, if you get it done in a weekend, you're the man, because that is one heck of a job. A stump grinder, he's going to come in and have that stump out of there in a matter of minutes and be done. Yeah, it's going to cost you a little bit of money, but again, what's your time worth? And that's what you got to kind of look at. So I'm going to bring the stump grinder in every time. And usually, if you wait to where you got several stumps to do, you actually get a pretty decent price on it. Because again, the transport time to get there, set up, because they got to unload the machine and all that, is the same whether they're doing 1 stump or 10 stumps. So that's the direction I would head. Hey, for more quick tips like these, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to thipro.com.